What's going on, guys? Thanks for joining us. I'm Jared Balfour for 5thGenRams.com, and today we're going to take a look at the 2019 Ram 1500 Laramie Longhorn. Of course, I want to thank my friends at Abbotsford Chrysler for providing this vehicle for me to review for you guys today. If you live in British Columbia, make sure you check them out in the Fraser Valley Auto Mall, Abbotsford, British Columbia. They're awesome guys. They'll give you the best deal around. Now, the truck that we're looking at today is a Laramie Longhorn in Delmonico Red. It's got basically all the option boxes checked, including the first time we've driven a truck with the 4x4 off-road package. Now, that 4x4 off-road package gives you a 1-inch suspension lift, specially tuned shocks, you get skid plates underneath, a rear e-locking diff, you get hill descent control, and it also comes with these Falcon Wild Peak AT3WA off-road tire, or all-terrain tires, sorry. And they're at 275/55/20. This truck does have the air suspension, so you've got the adjustable ride heights. And I can tell you right now, just from driving it over here, even with the off-road package, this truck rides incredibly smooth. Now, this Longhorn does get a unique front end treatment. While the whole treatment is limited to the Longhorn and limited only, with these active bi-LED headlamps that actually turn corners as you turn the steering wheel, it does get a unique grille that has this really cool 3D style to the front of it as the grille gets wider in the middle. It's actually a really nice look. This truck, being the off-road package, does get the tow hooks as well. Now, one thing that this truck does not have, because it has the tow mirror option, that deletes the 360-degree camera view option, which is something, if you're looking to buy a new Ram, you need to know. What you can do is option the trailer brake controller separately and just get the regular mirrors. They're a little bit smaller and they don't flip up like the tow mirrors do. But if the 360-degree camera option is important to you, that's the only way to do it, unfortunately. Now, starting on Laramie and above trim levels, you do get the option for a remote release tailgate. That gives you a button on the overhead console to release the tailgate from in the cab, and you also get a button on the key fob here. Press it twice and the tailgate drops down. Now, this truck does have the bed upgrade group, and what that gives you is these handy rails mounted to the side of the bed. You have these cleats that you can release and move along to secure your load in any position that you need, which is a handy feature to have. You also do get the spray-in bed liner, and you get these LED cargo lights in the box as well. Now, coming along to the interior of this Longhorn, starting with the door panels, you get this real wood trim, which is actually a reclaimed barn wood. You get real metal accents with bronzed color. And you get this leather insert here, almost looks like a crocodile skin. And you also get a really nice leather top on the door panel, nice leather armrest as well. You've got more real metal trim here, and then of course you've got your mirror lock and power window controls, as well as your memory seat controls. Coming along to the rest of the interior here, this one has the light mountain brown interior, which I'm gonna just straight up admit I'm not a fan of. The seats do have this nice filigree stitching in them, which is optional. You can get rid of that, as well as you've got this Longhorn embroidered on the seat here. You get a unique gauge cluster with bronzed accents, as well as a Longhorn badge that shows up when you start the vehicle up. This also does have the optional 12-inch Uconnect screen. And here you've got your settings for the air suspension, traction control, tow haul mode, front and rear parking assist. This is your trailer brake controller. You can set the gain here and it will display up on the screen. Here's your button for the remote release tailgate. You've got your dome lights off and on, whether you want the dome lights to turn on or off when you open the doors, assist and SOS buttons. You've got your sunroof controls and the control for the rear slider as well. All right, let's take this thing for a quick drive and see how it is. Now the first thing I notice anytime I drive any of these 2019 Rams is just how smooth and refined the powertrain is. They did a good job with it in the 4th gen trucks. They're pretty smooth and refined as well, but they've really cranked it up a notch for the 2019s. Another thing you notice is just how quiet it is in the cabin and how smooth the ride is. Now I'd like to drive a 4x4 off-road truck with the regular coil suspension just to compare, as this one does have the 4x4 off-road package as I mentioned, but it also does have the air suspension. And with the air suspension, even with this off-road package, the ride is very, very smooth. Now with the Longhorn, of course, you do get the heated, ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, auto dual zone climate control. You've got heated and cooled rear seats in this truck. The heated seats are standard, I believe, while the cooled seats are part of an option package. You do, of course, get the awesome panoramic sunroof. I've got the shade closed here just so the light doesn't screw up with the filming, but that's an excellent feature to have as well. And another thing that a lot of people don't know is when you actually open the panoramic sunroof, if you have it, the first stop isn't as far as it opens. If you press the button again, the sunroof will open again an extra little bit. Now, it's no secret to anybody at this point that the Ram's got the nicest interior in its class by far. All the materials are super high quality. The fit and finish on every one that I've been in has been fantastic. There's definitely no complaints there. They've really upped the game for interiors as far as half-ton trucks go. Let's do a quick little 0 to 60 here. There we go, so that's miles per hour. And I'll turn that off. Just like that, nice and smooth. Now the truck's got good power for sure. It's not gonna take on a 3.5 EcoBoost, but it's actually not very far off. The thing with these trucks is that they're so smooth that they don't feel as quick as they actually are. But I've seen some tests, quarter-mile tests. Motor Trend ran a 2019 Ram 1500 Laramie, and I believe they got a 14.6 quarter-mile, while the EcoBoost F-150s are putting around like 14.4 or so, so it's not super far off. Well guys, that's going to do it for our quick take of the 2019 Ram 1500 Laramie Longhorn. Make sure you check out 5thGenRams.com. We've got an awesome forum section full of owners. And we've got all the latest news and information on the 2019 Ram 1500, as well as the 2020 Ram Heavy Duties. You can also check out some of our other reviews. My friend Alex was just at the eTorque media launch event, so we've got a video up from that as well as a written review, so make sure you check us out, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.